We're spinning through week 6 of prep football with some interesting district openers. 2 explosive running backs hope to start out of the blocks fast in the District 10 1A race. St. Martin's and Riverside open district play in our game of the week. Another talented back leads his Mandeville Skippers into a District 6 5A opener against undefeated Covington. And the lone undefeated team in the Catholic League looks to extend its district lead. Tonight on 4th Down Friday. Let's jump right into the swamp. Ponchatoula hosting Chalmette this evening. Greenway with the lead at half, punting here in the third quarter. That ball hits one of the upbacks for the Owls, and Ponchatoula scoops up the ball. However, they could not turn that turnover into points. They still led 6-0, however, until Axton Lopez takes the direct snap and gets to the corner. Chalmette goes in front 7-6. But Ponchatoula gets in the field goal range with under a minute and a half to go, and this kick wins it for the Green Wave. Ponchatoula grinds out a 9-7 win over Chalmette. A majority of our area teams either continue or start district play tonight, and one district opener features 2 very talented running backs dueling again. What up? Welcome to 4th Down Friday. I'm Ricardo LeCompte. The state's top back, St. Martin's Harlan Berry, and Riverside's Dedrick Lasty can make an electrifying play happen at a snap of a finger. And last season, Lasty made more of them than Berry to lead his Rebels to 2 wins over the Saints. The 2 teams playing in a District 10 1A opener tonight. Seth Lewis joins us live in reserve with more on our game of the week. Hey, Seth.
Hey, Ricardo. If I had one word to describe this game, I would just say, wow. We knew that this was going to be a show between Dedrick Lasty and Harlan Berry, but what ensued was over 100 points in history in the making. Riverside may have brought the fireworks to start the game, but it was these 2 talented running backs that really had the sparks flying. We'll start the action with St. Martin's trailing 7-0 when Harlan Berry beats Contain to the right, and then he was off to the races down the sideline for a 77-yard touchdown. The game is tied 7-7. But the Rebels would have a quick response. Ashton Oliver to Dedrick Lasty up the seam with the nice catch. Riverside leads 14-7. And that was the start of Lasty scoring the next 3 touchdowns, including from 5 yards out. He hits a crazy spin move at the line and gets free for the 5-yard score. Riverside up big 28-7. But next possession, Berry says, I guess I have to take this into my own hands. The direct snap on the first play leads to him making moves to the left and then getting free for the 70-yard touchdown. He narrows the deficit to 28-14. So now next drive for Riverside. It's 1st and Lutcher. A long way to go. Lasty is going to get loose, and then it's time to bring your dancing shoes because he is boogieing all over the field. The tango is a 65-yard house call, and Riverside leads 35-14. Later in the second quarter, it's now 35-20 for the Rebels, and Lasty just making it look too easy with the 33-yard touchdown. He had over 300 total yards and 5 TDs at halftime. But Berry would not be outdone in anything but the scoreboard. Here he gets the option pitch to the outside, and he's going to cut back across the field to finish the run for a 65-yard touchdown. Berry had over 250 yards and 4 TDs at the break, but St. Martin's trailed 48-27 at halftime.
I got to play with a chip on my shoulder because I'm always doubted. Every time I come out here, because of the size, I'm doubted. So when I come out here, I got to do everything that I could do plus more. I outshine him every time I can.
So the final score in this one was 76-37, Riverside winning. Lasty finished with over 540 rushing yards along with 9 touchdowns. Berry, not a shabby day of his own, 300 yards and 5 TDs, but Lasty very close to the Louisiana record and just dazzling everyone out here in the process. For WWL Louisiana, I'm Seth Lewis.
Absolutely video game numbers put up by both running backs. All right, Seth, thanks. Only one team remains undefeated in the Catholic League. Two-time district winners Karr is on track for a third straight title. The Cougars face Brother Martin this evening. The Crusaders knocked off previously unbeaten Rummel last Friday. This one taking place at Tad Gormley Stadium, and Brother Martin jumps on top first. Near midfield, Seth Dazzett hits Royal Easton, and he does the rest as he takes it to the crib. Satyrs up 7-0, but then Karr takes over. John Johnson has all day, great protection up front. Taryn Francis takes the top off the defense, no cap. Cougars tied up at 7. Second quarter, Johnson this time calls his own number, finds some space up the middle of the field. 17-yard scamper to the end zone. Cougars take a 14-7 lead. The air attack flew into the second half. Johnson airs another deep bomb, this one to Arsenio Bolds for a touch. Cougars improved to 3-0 in Catholic League play after the 42-14 victory. Also in the Catholic League tonight, Holy Cross and Curtis, both teams coming off their first district wins last week. First play from scrimmage for Curtis. Anthony Smith takes the handoff from Reggie Johnson. He finds a hole and rumbles across midfield. Good 35-yard pickup on the run. Later in the Patriots drive, Jax Fairbacher will get his number called. He takes the rock and he goes 27 yards for the score. Patriots lead early 6-0 after a failed point after. The Patriots defense swarmed Holy Cross tonight, and they made one first half touchdown and one second half TD stand for Curtis. Patriots win a low scoring game 13-0. Staying in Metairie, Bonnabel and East Jeff opening District 10 5A play tonight at Joe Yanni Stadium. Bruins down 7-0 in the third. Carl Perkins tries to kickstart the O, but instead he finds Warriors defensive back Malcolm Jones, and that's going to lead to a 32-yard field goal from the homecoming king, Brian Cortez. You saw him earlier. He lines it up and kicks it right between the uprights. East Jeff extends the lead to 10-0. Bonnabel just can't get a break in this game. Malcolm Jones will come up with another INT, and this time, this interception goes the other way for a pick six. East Jeff wins it by the final of 17-7. Up next, Covington's stout defense tries to contain a talented running back in Mandeville's Nate Shepard. And the top two teams in the Division II non-select state power rankings, Franklinton and Lakeshore, battle in a District 7 4A opener. Highlights ahead, but first, scores from across the metro area. Mandeville's Nate Shepard is easily the first half star of the regular season. Through 5 games, the senior has scored 27 total touchdowns, and his skippers have started a perfect 5-0. Covington also starting the year without a blemish, and the undefeated Lions have been great defensively. They're allowing just over 8 points per game and are coming off back-to-back shutouts. But Shepard and the Skippers pose their biggest threat in this District 6 5A opener. Mandeville gets the scoring going, but not with Shepard. Quarterback Ben Hendricks fools the defense on the keeper, and he races 41 yards for 6. Mandeville 7 up. After Covington ties it up, Nate Shepard finally gets loose on the next possession. 53-yard house call down the sideline. Skippers back in front 14-7. Shepard scored 2 touchdowns tonight. He's up to 29 on the season. This game got close at the end, but Mandeville holds on for the 35-33 win. Some good prep games tonight, some really good college games Saturday, and then Sunday, Saints rookie quarterback Spencer Rattler makes his debut against the Bucks. Rattler was a highly touted prep QB out of Arizona, and he came to prominence starring in Netflix's QB1. He shared the spotlight that season with 2 other QBs. One of them was Warren Easton signal caller Lance Lejeune. He made plays weekly on 4th Down Friday. Lejeune committed to Maryland. He has since transferred to UL Lafayette and switched positions to wide receiver. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Friday night for 4th Down Friday.